Unfortunately, this is try 2 of me recording this video because the first one failed miserably. Anyways, let's get to the point. I'm gonna show you guys how you guys can unlock this pumpkin dude right here as fast as possible. As you can see, I almost got him. I might have him by the end of this video with the tips I'm gonna show you guys to get the high score as fast as possible. Let me explain how this works first. So, as you can see, I need 10 million points right now to get him. Total score. That's total score, okay? That means if you, on your first run, you get 5,000 points, that will be saved, okay? You don't have to do 50,000 in one run. You don't have to get 100,000 in one run. If it's a one run event, it will tell you, but this one isn't. It's a total score event, meaning it's all added up. So you can get 5,000 points a day, and that will work. Take a very long time, but it will work. Also, I have to get 10 million. That might not be true for everyone. You might need to only get 1 million. I think that's because of my score multiplier, which I will explain in a later video, but basically my score multiplier is pretty high. So that might be why I need to get so much. And this is tip number 1. Ads are your best friend, alright? So you can see I have to wait 1 hour and 55 minutes to play again. Now, we have 6 days left, which is a lot of time. I could definitely finish this event, but some of you are just starting off maybe, and you don't have time. You're going to want to watch every ad you can watch, alright? Alright, I finished watching the ad. Let's get started on some tips and tricks for this video. Right, the way this event works is you start off at difficulty 1. I mean, obviously the first basic rules, you can't touch the lava, but even if you touch it once, you'll be fine. Watch. I just touched it once and I'm fine. Let me get this hoverboard out of the way so I can show you another thing. Even if you bump yourself and fall into the lava, you still wouldn't die. Watch. So you can see I just bumped myself. The guard was chasing me and I fell into the lava once. I didn't die. You only die from the lava if you fall in 2 times. If you get hit 2 times in a row, basically. And right now I'm starting at difficulty 1. As you can see in the top left, the volcano shows you what difficulty you are. Oh, the difficulty just increased. We're at difficulty 2. This has 4 difficulties. The first one that you start off at, the second one, the third one, and then the fourth one, which is the hardest one, which is where you're gonna have to be really precise on your jumps and your rolls, which I will explain once we get there. Let's speed up the footage. Okay, before we get to the hard stuff, let me mention, forget all about the coins, alright? I know I'm grabbing the coins right now because it's easy, there's nothing, I'm trying to keep my mind active, stay focused by grabbing these coins. But once it gets harder, you're going to want to ignore the coins and just do the easiest jumps, alright? You can use the lava to your advantage like I just did, just an example. So basically ignore the coins, get any boost you can get if it's worth it. Difficulty is increasing, and this is where these signs pop out from the top. The best way to deal with them is to just look forward, know when they're coming. As you can see, you're coming, and one way they might mess you up is you see them, and by the time you notice they're there, you're mid jump and you're like, I can't move, and you just die. Let me watch an ad here. You want to watch as much ads as possible to continue this. You out. You just fucked it up and I'm a poop. Oh, alright, we're back. Okay. So you might mess up that way, right? That's why I said you need to have your precise jumps. And this is not even in the hardest level. It gets much harder after this. So, another thing you might want to avoid doing is doing what I'm doing right now. Okay, look. I'm doing all this. I'm jumping up and down. making a bunch of unnecessary movements. I just died. Let me watch another ad. No poop, no maggots. Comment if you know what that is from. Well, I said poop, but it's really the other word. So as you see, right? Like I explained, don't be stupid and do what I did where I was going left and right and doing a bunch of stupid movements. You want to be focused. So we're in the hardest difficulty. Now, let me show you guys how to deal with these dropping signs. To deal with them, you just want to know that they're coming, alright? You want to look forward, and if they're coming, you want to make sure you're aware of it. And as you can see, I just got 3 in a row. Let me show you guys how to deal with that. You can see them beyond. You can see them coming basically a couple of steps ahead. So the best way to deal with them is you want to look ahead of them and see what jump you need to make after you roll under them, if that makes sense. See here, I'm gonna have to take a right roll. Here I'm gonna have to go down and then jump over, down. Got the boots, which I will explain another tip with the boots later. See, down and I have to jump left. Well, I got a jetpack, so if you see, basically you wanna know what jump you have to make after you avoid these dropping signs. Because if you don't, you might get confused, and then immediately after you roll, there's gonna be another sign, and you have to act fast to roll again, or you die, or maybe you roll under one of them, and like, well, I just died. Let me watch another ad. That was legit a 1 second ad. That's crazy. So now that I have explained these tips, let me show you guys what the fastest way to get a high score is, and probably even avoid having to do any of these things. But before I do that, let me show you one last tip, just in case anyone wants to know. So you don't have to jump immediately. Sometimes people jump too early and they mess up, alright? So let me show you what you need to do to not jump. Let me show you. Cut this out. Messing up. Alright. Let me show you what I mean. Once this guard gets away from me and I just died. Never mind. Let me just show you what the fastest way to get a high score is. Alright, this is the fastest way to get a high score. This, the boost. Who would have known? You want to use all of your boost and your score multipliers. And you're going to get the star. And once they're over, do this. Alright, kill yourself. Watch another ad. I know. Alright. Once you've killed yourself and you watch the ad, you want to activate the boost again. And basically just repeat that over and over again. So you're going to want to save your boost and your score multipliers for this event. See how fast I'm gaining score? Extremely fast. I just knocked off like 4 minutes worth of game time with that. And you can do it as much times as you want, as long as you watch an ad at the end of each time. And oh, like I forgot to mention before the video ends, you want to get good using the boots, because the event basically forces you to use the boots at some points. So you need the boots to continue. The boots are underrated because you can jump over these things that you're rolling under. You can jump over them with the boots. But you want to make sure that you're careful with them, because you might mess up. Maybe the boots go away and you didn't know. You try making an insane jump and you just can't do it. So be careful with that. Alright. I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to waste all my boost. But let me show you guys where you can get boost, just in case you didn't know. Right. If you get boost from the event, they give you hoverboard boost, score multipliers, all that, just from play the game. But if you have money, you can always just go to shop, go all the way to the last one and buy them. Yeah, I'll buy 5. That costs a lot. Oh my god. And for the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can get limited things like this Sugar Skull Crew, which has 20 days left. Or how you guys can get this Pixel Jake that I have here with these event coins. How to get Pixel Jake or any one of these things you want. Limited event things. I'm sure you guys the best way to get event coins to buy these. And I will also be explaining this Trick or Treat event, which we have 20 days on. Right now it's locked. I either have to wait 3 days and 9 hours or unlock it early for 25 coins, 25 keys. So I'll explain that one once I can play it. I'll make a video on it. Anyways, that's about it. Bye.